Hello, hello, hello. I just wanted to pop in today because I told you I'd be coming to check on you and chat with you every day. I thank you for your attention and feedback. Definitely let me know if you have anything you'd like me to discuss or and anything that just kind of things that make you go, Now, if you're from a certain generation, like I am, or before, you definitely know where that came from. And if not, that's okay. Let me know below that you don't even know where I got these things that make you go, stuff. My children make me feel like an old lady all the time, so you can too. Anyway, I just wanted to, showing my little brazier. Hold on. We don't want to be all like that. Okay, so today, oh goodness, I don't want to lose my train of thought while I'm cutting up. Oh, what to do? How do you feel? What do you do when you just don't feel right? So I will have a moment of transparency here with you. I intended my plan for the day was to get up, do my normal routine, and come in here and speak with you, which I intend to add to my normal routine, right? What happened this morning? Well, first of all, last night when I went to bed, I had a headache. And, well, I didn't really go to bed. I fell asleep on the couch, but get out my business. I think I've been watching too much Tabitha Brown. Anyway, when I went to bed, I had a headache, and it wasn't because I had been dehydrated. I've been drinking my water and all that good stuff, so I'm not really sure why I had a headache. But anyway, went to sleep, and when I woke up this morning, I didn't wake up too late or anything. I woke up at about 7:45 or so. Got up and started doing my normal routine, even though I had this pain right around my eye. So anyway, I began my day as I always do. For those of you who follow my stories, you'll see a Bible verse every day that comes up, and it's usually with a really pretty, well, I think it's pretty, image with the words on it. Sometimes the image is one of my pictures that I've taken. Sometimes the image is one of their images, and I can just kind of scroll through and choose what I want. So anyway, what I do is I'll do the story of the day in that particular app. The YouVersion app is the one that I use. They have a story of the day. So I go through the story, and then after that, then I'll go ahead and choose the verse of the day, choose my image, share that to Facebook, share that to Instagram, and then I'll go back in and I'll do my devotional, which is my plan, whichever plan that I happen to have chosen to do. So I did that, still was feeling the pain, ate my breakfast, my normal breakfast that I have, and y'all know what that is. And if you don't know what that is, and you would like to know about my normal breakfast, ask me about it, okay? Ask me about it in the comments, and I'll come back and talk to you about it. But so then after that, my head was still hurting, and then I talked to my mama. I like to talk to my mama every day, just about every day. We sometimes miss a day here and there, but we talk just about every day. That's my girl, okay? But not nobody say that about my mama. No, for real. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling good. So anyway, I took my headache medication before I started about my day, probably about the time I was going through my plan, and it finally kicked in. And once it did, the pain was gone in my head, but my body I just didn't feel right. And I felt exhausted. And I think it's from fighting a headache all day long or all night long. So anyway, I decided I was going to go back to sleep. My body was telling me that I needed to rest. And for those of you who are maybe a little bit like me, always on the go, you always feel like you got to be doing something, right? that's a hard thing to do, go to sleep in the middle of the day, you know. I mean, sometimes, so your body will let you know, okay? And so I decided to honor my body and how I was feeling. And oh, I did have a cup of coffee too, and I don't typically have coffee, but I went ahead and had a cup of coffee with my breakfast. And so so I went ahead and I said, all right. I told my mama, we was on the phone, and I said, you know what, lady, I'm finna go to sleep. And she was surprised. And I did. I went to sleep. And by that time, it was probably about, it wasn't quite 10 o'clock. Anyway, so when I woke up, it was after 1 o'clock, y'all. 1 o'clock. Yeah, I was shocked. But you see how I am right now? I feel back to myself and I feel good, you know? So having said all of that, my question to you is, how do you feel when you just don't feel right? Do you honor your body and what it's trying to tell you, what it's trying to ask you for? Or do you push through? Now, obviously, sometimes we just have to push through, right? Because, well, we have to push through because we got things to do, you know, whether that's to go to work, whether that's to get on and write your blog, whether that's to have calls with your customers, whether that's to take care of your children, whatever you have to do. My children, first of all, I let them stay up pretty late. I've started instituting a bedtime again because school is coming. That's on my lip. Why y'all didn't tell me? School's coming, right? So it's time to kind of start getting back into the routine into a new routine. So I let them stay up pretty late, which means when I got up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, my little one, he was up, but my big boy, my teenager, was still asleep, and I couldn't believe it. So do I want to tell y'all the whole story? No, y'all don't need to know that. But my question is, how do you feel? So sometimes I would almost guilt myself about the fact that I haven't done this or I haven't done that yet or whatever have you. And I believe the moral of my story is, and if I've taken too long to get here and I lost you, sorry, but if you're still sticking with me, I appreciate you. You a real one. I think that you mess with me a little bit. I think you like me and I like you too. I appreciate you. You know, I'm here for my people. And I bet you are. If you here, you my people. Okay, I'm your people. We together. Okay, we in this. And I appreciate you and I love you for listening and chatting with me and all this good stuff. So, you know, let me know you my people. You still in here. Say I'm still in here in the comments, okay? So instead of beating yourself up about what you have not done on any given day, honor where you are, listen to your body, and move forward, okay? So I haven't gotten my workout in yet today. See, the day's not over. I'm not having any pain. I'm feeling no pain, okay? So I'm not having any pain, and the day's not over. Now, it is Friday, and for us, that means it's movie night. So my intention is to go for a walk after the sun goes down a little bit, because you know it's hot out there in these streets. But I definitely want to get my walk in, and I want to get a workout in. So I intend to do that this evening. I did some meal prepping, so I don't have to go hard when it comes to dinner tonight. And typically on Friday nights, we can be a little bit more loose. They're not really tripping about us having our dinner at the table like we do every single night, because we have movie night. So we have a little vote. We have a vote to take. We're watching Raising Dion right now. That's on Netflix, and I think we've seen episodes 1, 2, and 3, and so tonight we're going to watch episodes 4, 5, and 6. Also, we are huge Marvel fans up in here, okay? So we are watching Loki, and that's Disney Plus. Raising Dion is on Netflix. Loki is on Disney Plus. So we will watch the next episode, the latest episode. I got an ear hustler in here, so I'm not going to say that it's the episode that it is, but if you know, you know. Anyway, so that's what we'll do this evening. Yeah, so I'm excited about feeling better, about my pain being gone, about just being able to honor where my body was today and where it is today, so that I can move forward in a way that affirms myself. And that's what I want you to do. So oftentimes, when we're doing challenges, or when we want to have our bodies, when we have certain goals in any area of life, right? We want to, and we have a timeline and things that we expect to do. We sometimes can neglect ourselves in pursuit of something good for ourselves. I hope you feel me when I say that. So instead of doing that, just be good to yourself, trust yourself, and keep your word to yourself. So even though you might have said, I'm going to do this at this amount of time, or at 5 o'clock in the morning, and say you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, instead of spending the rest of the day being upset that you didn't get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, know that your body needed the sleep and the rest that it got, and start that day when you were blessed to start the day, and go forward. Okay, the day is not lost. So that, I think, is the message heading into this beautiful weekend. Woo! It's the weekend, y'all. It's the weekend. But heading into this weekend, that I want you to carry with yourself. So that's it. That's all I got for you on today. I hope that this blesses you. I hope that you can relate to me in some type of way with this. And yeah, so thank you so much. I'm going to leave you with that, and let me know what you want me to talk about, maybe next, but what you'd like me to talk about in the future, and any questions that you have. All right, I'm here for it. Talk to you later. Bye.